Hello out there in Twitchland and the YouTubes and the interwebs. I hope you all are doing well. Need to change my background, not doing any dragon breathing ampersand. Doing a little bit of Magic the Gathering today. Let's make sure I can be heard. Throw up a little quote of the day. People who want to come on in. Here we go. Nice. Testing. Hello. All right. Looks like you can't hear me. Great. Testing. Hello. All right. Looks like you can't hear me. Great. Testing. Hello. Okay, so looks like you can't hear me. Great. Boom. We'll stop the echoiness. So first thing, let's go ahead and check out the store. So those of you who've watched this before know that the store offers some really cool stuff. Sometimes it is for free. I earned that one already for free. It's a Nahiri day, I guess. I have this one. Look at that. See, I've already purchased these 3. I don't know if I own this card, though. She is a 1500. Nope, I don't need that background, especially since I already have these. Alright, or card sleeve, I should say. We have a packety pack. Open up the packs. Look at all them new cards. That's pretty cool. Alright, Triumphant Soige. I've seen this one before. And you gain life. So we're killing creatures, we're exiling creatures. Are those supposed to be satyrs? I guess. It is. Archer, okay. And the gift of strength. Plus PC, plus 3, and reach. Okay, cool. Madame's Prophecy. Four damage to each creature. Nice. Scry, choose a name. When you cast a spell with a name, draw 2 cards, and look at the top card of each side. Not a bad, right, only 2. Gotcha. Alright, so we have attack, we have white and red. So I have a couple, I have one of each, so we're going to do it. We'll go with our white deck, and then we'll go with our red deck. Now you may be saying, hey Sven, that said it was white, black, and green, and you would be right. That's what it says. But that's only because I have 2 cards. One uses white or red. The other one uses white or black. So I have a mono white horror deck, which is enchantments and stuff to. I'm keeping it because these 3 cast for 2, this one casts for 1, so if I just get 1 more land, I'll have the ability to cast them all. This one requires 3 or more, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw him out. No, I'm not, because I have 2 planes now. Had I not drawn this planes, I would have thrown him out. Tapped, moving on. Instead, boom, putting him down. Boom, putting out our Khalseed of Life's Bounty. It's a nymph. It's a dude nymph, so nobody cares. So this is a mill deck. Gotcha. Alright, here's another planes. Throw this on there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and boost him. If he blocks, fine by me. If he didn't, which he doesn't, I gain 2 life. He took 2 damage. Either way, I'm good with that. Alright, got a Krabby. I want to kill him as soon as I can. Alright, so which one says this one. So whenever he deals damage, she also had Death Touch. Alright, so this is just a crab, that's just a crab, that's just a person. Okay. Throw him out, tapped. So next turn we can do our binding, which I will probably do for her. Let's go ahead and put out another one of these. Boost him up to 3. Boost her up to 2. And we will attack with him. I am now at 24. Alright. He's doing his flyer. Fine. I'm at 23. Alright, we get another person in. Alright, so let's go ahead and do we want to bind him or do we want to bind her? Let's go ahead and bind. The flyer's only doing 1 damage, I really don't care. So I'm going to stop her from working. And then I'm going to throw out my Selfless Savior. Cool thing is he can sacrifice, you sacrifice him to give somebody else indestructible. So if he, being blue and black, has spells that kill people, I can save them. I can save you. I can save you. That puts him at 3. That puts her at 2. Boom, boom. Problem is, it then pauses every second. Every possible time you could sacrifice the dog, it stops. So that's why I do mine. Pass the turn. Alright, Taurus Shark creatures. That's fine. If it was anybody else, he could save it. But he cannot save himself. Ah, the irony. Alright, so he's milling me a lot. But I still have 37 cards. But he's not milling me fast enough to make a difference. He's down to 10 life. Alright, so let's go ahead and put my other Selfless Savior down. Meow, meow, meow. We're going to throw and enchant him. I only have 2 right now, so he's only going to get +2/+2. But when we go to combat, she will boost herself, give herself a 3. And they're both going to attack. We will pass the turn, so we'll stop asking me every 5 seconds. Alright. So I don't know what he's holding on to, why he has all these cards. He just drew 2 more. Maybe he just didn't have the lands he needed. Alright, so we will target him, so he will not be destroyed. So he has yet another jump blocker. We have 2 enchantments or artifacts. Neither one of these are enchantments or artifacts. So we're moving on with life. She gets a +4. I mean, now it's 4/4. So we can now, no matter who he blocks with the Merfolk Secret Keeper. Next to blockers, depends on who he blocks. So what I do at this point. So it gets hit for 4. Down to 3, and that will end the turn. You can, for 4, I need 1 more land to do that. Alright, so end the turn. We will pass the turn. I don't want to destroy my own enchantment. Got another Moon Crab. Again, I've still got 27 lands left. Cards. He's down to 4. So we'll see. I mean, he might catch up, but we will see. Down to 24 after he attacks. Come on. Pass the turn. Resolve. I don't know which is more annoying. Having to mill all these cards or having to sit here and hit resolve every 5 seconds. Alright, here we go. Nice. Nightbot saved me again. Alright, so let's go. We'll go ahead and enchant her. She will enchant herself. He has to block. So which one? I presume it's going to be the Secret Keeper. It was not. That makes no sense. Why would you do that? Because that's... Ah, that's why. Okay. Now it makes sense. Still ends up losing his only one. I still think that's a bad life choice because he could have chump blocked with his Merfolk this time, and now he attacked with his Merfolk Windbreaker, and would get 2 cards, make me mill 2 cards instead of just 1. So, I don't think that was a good choice. Go. I'm still at 35 life. Do I have a way of stopping this? I don't, okay. So we are, in a sense, both top decking, but he has 1 attacker, 1 more than I have. Wow. Alright, so bring him out. And we will make a human token. Ooh. Quake. In fear of my human token. Wow. This is getting annoying. Getting a human token. Passing a turn. Make him wonder what I have. remind him, oh yeah, I have a Vantress, which I haven't been using. Let's scry this time, shall we? Okay. So if he gets more lands, I'm down to 11 cards in my deck. So I just didn't have enough. So while he may not be able to mill me out. Here we go. Alright. Vampire Cleric. Is that a counter spell? It is not. Alright. So now we are passing a turn. So by herself, she's not able to do anything. She's a 3/1, so. These two have lots of cards, 35. I only have 9. Looks like he is going to win just because I am just not getting the cards I need. I'll go ahead and play it out for a couple more turns and let's see what happens. So he just milled out all the good cards that I was able to finish him off with. Yay, he milled out of planes. Awesome. And I get another planes. Alright, so that's it. I'm done. I will concede. Just could not get the draws I needed because he was milling so much. Cool, cool, good for him. Mill decks are very hard to get to work. So, I'm glad it was able. So now we'll switch to our red dwarf deck. This deck, not surprisingly, dwarfs. So, looking good, let's go. Three or more snow. Two damage, we're doing it. Bring in our 7 dwarfs. Alright, so this guy gets a +1 for each artifact you control. And speaking of artifacts, there's one right there. You go ahead and bring him out first. Looks like he also has a red deck. Clearly not dwarfs, because he had a berserker there. Another berserker. Alright, so this makes another dwarf for me. Gives me 4. So we're gonna go ahead and bring her in. It's not worth it right now to lose him. Next turn I'll attack with him. I'll have another one because of this dwarf in mind. Well played for you. Good job. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and throw out our archers. doesn't affect me just because it does some other weird stuff. But let's see. What does that? Player cannot be the target of spells. Okay. One time. One click before I do it. Alright, so this is 3. And I'm going to do equip. Alright, so 6 damage to the face. We will end the turn. He has hexproof, so I cannot cast this on him to gain control of the target creature. With mana value 3 or less. He's got a lot of a lot of cards. I'm not sure what. Ah, that's what he's trying to do. Alright, what is the mana value of that? No blocks. Alright, so let's throw him out. 3 and 3 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Should be able to do this. Pay 2 to make a creature. Okay. There we go. Let's see, does this work on him? It does. And just like that, game is over, my friend. Alright, so not the way you would traditionally expect to win this type of using this type of deck, however. Look at that. Claim that prize. So we got our 500, we got our 250 for our first win. Let's go ahead and go to the packety pack. Open up the pack. Open up the pack. Ooh, some nice new ones. Bookworm. I thought I had one of these guys. I guess I did not. Very nice, very nice. Star Pupil. When he dies, put its counters on somebody else. Springmane Servant. It's an elk. It doesn't look like an elk, but okay. Ooh, compulsive research. It's a sorcery. Interesting. Dean of Expression. Okay. Alright, so we still need a couple more white or red spells. For fun, we're going to play our Prismatic Bridge deck. So this is our Brawl deck. If you're not familiar with Brawl, it takes 60 cards. You have a commander. It can't be 59, can't be 61 cards. Has to be exactly 60. All of your cards have to match the color of your commander. And there could only be one copy of each card in the deck. So it's a pretty cool concept. And I am choosing the Prismatic Bridge. So I have to have one of each color to play. the prismatic bridge. Alright, so I'm starting with 3 land, no other bonuses. However, this is very important, and this will give me the other ones I need. So, I'm keeping it. So let me explain. This allows me to... all my lands are all types. So I just need 5 lands, or 5 sources of mana, and I will be able to play it. This one costs 4, so I'll need 1 more land. But it allows me to find 2 lands and put them on the battlefield. So we are good to go. We're going to throw him out first. So we can scry. Goodbye. So the goal, since we have a green out already, is to get 3 to put him down, get 1 more land so we can get him out, and then we'll be ready. If not, an artifact or some other way of getting mana. I have a couple creatures that give me mana, so we will see what we can do. So here's a plane, so I now have green and white. What? Oh, it's cycling too. No, I do not want to do that. I don't know if you can cycle on another person's turn, are you? You can, okay. So he brings out his. Ah, there we go. Campus guide is what we needed. So let's go ahead and bring out the Halava. We are going to take that action. We're going to look for a land card. In this case, it's going to be the Swamp. So that will give us 4. With him, they're all flavors. And then with this, alright, so I want the forest. And I'll go with, is there a swamp? There's not, so I'll go with island. No attacks. Other humans get a bonus. Exile from a graveyard and destroy a target with 4 or greater. Sacrifice 2 humans. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so I should have it. I have green, white, red, black, and blue. Yep. Do I want to take the 6 damage? I'll take the 6 damage. Okie dokie, artichoke. We're gonna throw out our Triume just because. We're gonna put out our boss. Alright, so if I can survive like 2 turns, then he will not be able to stop me. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Taking that action. I have 1 extra right now. I need 2 extra to cast him again. Alright, let's get her out to buy me some time.
I wonder if you're brave enough to overcome creeping, thieving
Alright, and that's not gonna be enough. So I'm just going to stop it here and concede because just did not get that mana ramp, and his being able to kill the enchantment was enough to seal the game. So good on him. When you have a commander that casts for 2, it's pretty hard to beat. When you have a commander that takes 5, and I don't have the immediate lands. So we're going to try her again. When it works, really cool. It's pretty slow sometimes. Oh, no. So, but I have things like this. I have things like this. Both of those bring me more lands. This lets me scry. Being able to scry is nice. I'm gonna mulligan. There we go, that's better. We will keep 6, we will get rid of you. This is the one where you have to pay. So this one costs 3. We will start with scrying, shall we? Field of Ruin is good because I can destroy it and bring in the land I need, whatever that might be at the time. As long as he has a... Alright, so I have black and red. Let's go ahead and throw out the green, get my campus guide out here. Black, red, green, blue, red. I'm going to take that action. I do have a swamp. I don't have a white at all. So we'll go with white for now. Next turn I'll be able to bring out my relic. So we need him to play a non-basic land so we can kill it with our Field of Ruin. Or I need to draw my Dryad dude. Does he have any artifacts? He does. He has one. Okay. And I'm attacking. If he blocks, I will kill it. If he doesn't block, then I do 2 damage. So I win either way. Alright, so he brings in his freak. Artifacts have tap and add a mana. Okay. So he can cast instants and sorcery spells all day long. Okay, let's go ahead and I don't have a blue, so I'll put out a blue. Alright, oh wait a minute, is that it? That's it. Boom. See if he has, he doesn't matter, well he has spells, so he might have counter spells, he might have enchantment removal, so go. Take that action. And no attacks this time. He brought out his tome. Alright, so he has nothing but basic lands. Wow. There we go. That helped him a lot. Get some critters in here. Alright, so let's pay 1. Bring him in. Alright, and let's get our questing beasts in. Brings him down to 17. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Alright, so next turn I can bring my hen enchantment back in. Well, his pet is really annoying. Alright, so let's do this, shall we? Try this again. If he's got the counter spells or the removals, we're gonna make him use it. I'm going to attack. See if he's gonna block it or just take the 2 to the face. And it's a pretty face, so be ashamed to do it. Hey, do what you got to do, you know? Is she gonna survive? Is my bridge gonna survive the turn? He's looking at it. He's looking at it. He wants it to go away. But can he? That is the question, my friends. There we go. Kill, wipe the board with his minus if he wants. He did not. Okay. Curious. I'm not sure why he did it that way, but okay. Alright, so let's see. I want to pick a color, it says. Alright, well, I'll go with... What's the one I'm missing? Swamp or red. So, I'm going to go with... I have... I'm going to go with green. Protection from dragons, so I can block his boss from attacking me. Alright, I may choose to. I'm going to do this and this. Interesting. Even though it was called Draconic Intervention, I would argue that my angel would have been protected because she has protection from dragons. But I guess it doesn't apply to protection from draconic abilities, just dragons. He can still do his minus and kill everything. That's what he's doing. Killed all of the stuffs. All of the stuffs. Alright, so I now take 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing 1 man, so I'll be able to bring her back out right now. So, is he going to bring out his commander as well? It takes him 6. He has 7 showing.
I will destroy if I must.
What I would have done is done the same thing last time. Kill my commander. But, we'll see. Alright, so not the most powerful card to bring out in the world, but I will bring him out. I have Flying, Death Touch, and Haste. I will also bring out my Giant. He gains Death Touch. Alright, so if he kills everybody, that's fine, because he'll come back as a 3/3. What is he?
My flames
Killed my
burn
Giant. Interesting.
beyond perception.
Brings out his dragon. Okay. There's lots of mana, lots of cards. A way of scrying. We will see how this plays out. It's a pretty close game. I mean, regardless of who wins, this has been a good game. Oh, I would have returned it to my hand first, but who knows. He's just whipping through these cards, trying to find the best card he can. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I like both of these cards. They're both good to have. So he has 2 blockers. Counter the spell. Nice. Okay. Boof. And boof. So, regardless of who he blocks with, they are going to die. My Hydra will come back. My Thief won't if he blocks with his boss. Question is, does he want to lose his boss? That is the best case scenario for me. Wow. Okay. Very surprising, because it leaves all my creatures up, but maybe he's killing them with Ugin. Nice.
All creation.
I still don't know why he waited so long to do that. Now cost 11, I have 5, 9, 10. So if I get one more land, I can bring her out again. If not... So Ugin made the game. Without Ugin, I would have won already. But having his Planeswalker is just... Ugin as Planeswalker. I have him in this deck. So, just wait for him to show up. It would be nice. He did not. Alright, but he can bring out a treasure token, so next turn I can bring him out. it's not. It's only if he attacks, or is it if he blocks too? Becomes target of a spell. Attacks or things. I'm going to attack his Ugin. There we go. He's going to block him with the giant. Actually, giant doesn't have reach. Yay. His dude is dead. He is top decking now. So I have a very small chance to still pull this off. We will see. Reaching well in a command deck? Really? Wow. Alright, so I have to put him out instead. Do you have a counter? I do not have a counter. Alright, so that will end turn. Alright, we'll see. I don't see myself winning this, but hey, this has been a fun game. It's a good match, my friend. Hey Bear, what do you think? Yeah. There we go. So it's a good game. That Ulgan sealed it for him. Where are we at? Alright, so let's do one more. Let's go ahead and try our other crazy deck, which is Koma. And this is very similar, but instead of requiring 5, one of each color, it requires 7. Blues and greens. But I also have other cool stuff in the deck to balance it out and give me time to bring out those lands I need to bring out my boss. Alright, and he's playing the Prismatic Bridge, which is what I just played. So let's see, this is cost 7. I'm gonna mulligan. Much better. Much, much better. Okay. Keeping it. This is a great card to have because it just allows you to play cards for free or... Oops, first mistake I've ever made. Or, scry. So, it is really good to have. We're going to put him out. Alright, so this one. I should control an island. Alright, and I do. So, I'm going to go ahead and put this one out. Alright, this one gives me what? Alright, so this will let me get out that land I need. 4, and 6. Shoot. Decisions, folks. May not have been the best choice, but I'm doing him and then them to see. What's this? Counter target creature spell? Okay. No, I don't want you there. I'm gonna get rid of you. Alright, so we create a human soldier token. Okay, or we don't. That's fine by me. Throw him out. I can still counter his creature spells. Okay. He's shy. Does he have it? He does not have a planes. What is this? Yep, he's still missing the planes, so he cannot get out the big boy yet. Oh, this allows him to. Okay, so now he'll have it. He had it a second ago. He could have cast it right now. Ooh, boy, you made a mistake. Let's see. Yep, because that was green, red, blue, black, white. Oh, okay, he just cast it right now. Cool. Oh, do I want this one? Sure. Yes, I do. Alright, I'll bring him out now. Artifact or creature? Okay, so let's go ahead and bring him out. I'm going to take that action. Get a green first. Gargaroth, that's a great card. Great card. Got rid of a lot of cool cards. He has crap cards though. This one too, see? I don't know, man. I don't know. I let him get it out. His prismatic bridge, so he's probably going to win, but I still think it's very well built. Let's see, what does this do? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have this now. Alright, so I can counter a spell. I can target activated ability or triggered. Oh, sure, I'll do that for free. Create a token that's a copy of a target creature you control. Okay. I can draw a card. I want to do those two things. Return non-land permanent to its owner's hand. So I want to do that. Counter a spell. Or counter a targeted, activated, or triggered ability. Alright, so that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will pass the turn. Yoink. I'm going to do them all. Counter this. Return that. Alright, so it gets rid of his enchantment. He can just cast it again, so it's no big deal. Alright, well, hey, good for you.
Wilds are primal and violent.
Again, all these sagas and all
You're
this
not
other
scared of
crap.
dogs, are you?
And you can't play any of them, so I don't know, man. Awesome. I'm so glad that he did that, because I'm now going to kill him happily. That is awesome. Sure, we'll keep that. Alright, so we're going to bring in our Arcane Signet. And then we're going to bring in our Scute Swarm. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I don't want him to kill it. Ooh, you're right. I can. Alright, so we're going to do this. Bring in the Scute Swarm. And then we're going to bring him in. As a land. Guess what? It's still there. Because you didn't do it soon enough. There we go. Now you did it.
Time's up.
Alright, so now... Okay.
If I won't be given a second chance, I'll make my... Let me demonstrate what a real master of necromancy looks like.
So, it looks like everything went really well for him. I just don't see the logic of having so many sagas and all these other cards that he had. I would be curious to play him again at some point just to see why, what that does for him, you know. Alright, well, hey, I'm going to do this one more time. See if luck can be on my side. If I can ever get Koba out, then there's a decent chance that I can clinch it at that point. Big but another one. So let's see what he's got. Prismatic Bridge is pretty popular. Pretty popular. Alright, 4. She adds 3, so I'll keep this one. Gonna scry. I have nothing that plays for a little bit, so just throwing out lands to begin with. Maybe. Come on, dude. Wake up. Wake up. I'm about to little makeup. Little chap suey. So I don't know the words. Cool, I'll keep that. So that will give me 4 showing, with the ambush being a possible 5. But with 4, that gives me my Canopy Tactician, which means I can then have 7. So I have enough to cast it in turn 5, as it stands right now. So we will see. Okay, excellent. Excuse me. Perfect. Alright, so next turn, we put out our technician, smack him in the face for 4. Ooh, we have a scoot swarm, so forget our technician. We're gonna start this ball rolling. Since he's not even close, he has 5. Alright, so when he dies, he attach it to the forest. Boom. There we go. Alright, what's this? Okay. Alright, everybody calm down. We have 1, 2, what does this do? Add 2, okay. Bing, bang, boom. What does this do? Interferes tapped. Target creature you control. Okay. Now I can bring in Coma. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll have 7 anyway. So either way, if he kills her, I'll have 7 with 3 showing. Ooh, Altar of the Pantheon. I want that one. Add 1 of any color. Okay, you gain life. Cool. Alright, so we will now put out him. We'll resolve it. Go ahead. So I can tap one of his permanents, or I can make him legendary.
Unutilized knowledge is rotting fruit.
Okay, so that's 1. He gives up. Okay. Oh, he exiled him. He didn't make him permanent. Okay. Alright, so it's a win. I'll take it. So again, thank you guys for hanging out. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. And whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day.